Greetings. Welcome to another day of Autoforge's development. Today is day 13, and we worked on the animation system. I'm just getting normal animations working. So before we had worked on getting spine animations kind of working, and those are actually the more complex ones. But we're using a library to take care of all of that complexity, so it actually ended up not being complex as far as our implementation. And so our animation logic was already implemented in Project Dig, and so we kind of just really needed to port it over to our engine and kind of have it be tweaked a little bit so it would fit how we are designing things. So what I did is I have an animation system. I actually have two animation systems, a normal animation system as well as a spine animation system. And those are just responsible for updating the animations. I made this entity system that will do a lot of stuff for us automatically. Specifically, it will wrap a system that will automatically add in all of the entities that own a certain type of component that we are registered to and remove it. So that way we can very easily just iterate over all of those entities that we care about, and that's exactly what we do inside of these two systems. So we just get the entity manager, we iterate over all of the entities that we are tracking, and then we update the animation stuff. So this is for the spine animation. And up here we do the same for the normal frame by frame animations. So it's fairly straightforward, we're just kind of updating the frame time and play time, and whenever the frame has ended, we move to the next frame, and if it's the last frame, then we either will stop, or if we're looping, we start the animation over again. Or here more of it. Well, if we're not looping, well, this animation index 0 means that we are no longer playing an animation. So we that's the system side of things. Over here in animation.cpp and the header file, we have just kind of the like higher level animation information. We have an animation that's composed of many frames, and then we have the animation stored inside of an animation manager, so that will track all of the animations in the entire game. And whenever an entity has certain animations, like let's say that it um, it has like a walk animation or an attack animation, those will just be added to this animation manager, and all entities of that type will just use those animations. So it's actually really straightforward. We're just like having this kind of more global manager, so that way we don't have to store all of the animation data on every single instance of all the entities. So kind of reduce the overhead cost for just a little bit of added complexity. And then we have our animation component that we kind of fleshed out a little bit more, where we can get like the current animation or the current frame and then tell the animation to start playing or to stop certain animation. And what that all looks like is this right here, this little slime dude, this oil slime. He is playing a little animation. And then I also made it so that if we click on him, he will then switch to attacking. It does look like there might be some timing issues that we need to figure out. Like sometimes the frames aren't being played quite right, like they're lagging or something. And so there might be an issue with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Animations are fairly simple. And so yeah, think we're ready to probably fix that small little issue and then move on from the animations onto who knows what. Well, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.